Whether you are a brand new concealed carrier or you're just getting serious about learning some new skills to protect yourself, the world of concealed carry can be pretty overwhelming. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 crucial tips that you need to make your concealed carry life better. What is up, guys? If you are new here, my name is Will Workman, and I'm here to give you the skills, the tools, and the mindset to protect yourself and your family. Let's jump right into these 5 crucial tips for concealed carry. All right, so first, carry your gun, like every day, like all the time if you can. Now, this may seem like a no-brainer, especially if you're brand new to concealed carry and you're still really excited about it. But trust me, over time, it is much easier not to carry your gun than to carry your gun. You'll say things to yourself like, well, I'm just running to the store for 5 minutes. Or surely somebody wouldn't target my church. Or we're just going for a quick walk. Do I really need it? I want to be very clear on this. You cannot be in a gunfight if you don't have your gun. Now, you can be in a shooting, you can be in a stabbing, but you cannot be in a gunfight without your gun. And remember, the bad guy always gets to pick the time and the place for the violence. The only thing you get to choose is the skills, the tools, and the mindset that you have with you to protect yourself. Carry your gun in a safe holster. Now, what requirements does a holster need to meet to be considered safe? A holster must cover the trigger guard completely, hold the firearm securely, and allow access to the firearm consistently. A flexible cloth or leather holster that collapses in on itself when the gun is drawn is not going to cut it. Get yourself a good quality Kydex holster. I wear KSG Armory holster every day, and they have a ton of safe quality holsters for a reasonable price. If you need a good safe holster, then check them out in the link down below. Train with your gun regularly. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ammo's expenses, classes are too, and you don't have the time to go to the range every week and maybe not even every month. Life happens, I get it. But if you can take one quality training course each year, or even a private coaching session with a quality instructor, it can make a huge difference in knowing what you need to work on. If you're interested in training with us, then check out the link in the description. Now, after you get a little training, you can make a ton of progress with a simple dry fire routine. Dry fire requires no range, no ammo, and 5 to 10 minutes of time. If you can get in a routine of doing 5 minutes of dry fire every day, you will be shocked at how much you can improve and how much better you perform when you are able to go to the range. Carry more than just your gun. Now, it never ceases to amaze me how many gun guys I meet who only carry a firearm and no other tools. Well, 80% of assaults in this country are simple assaults. That means that 80% of attacks do not require a deadly force tool. And as a general rule, you cannot use deadly force to protect yourself against a simple assault. Carrying OC spray or pepper spray can be incredibly effective against a simple assault. It hurts, like really bad. It can make even the biggest, toughest criminal immediately regret what he's doing with his life and decide he really didn't want to fight you anyway. OC spray can also be very effective against aggressive dogs, and they will be fine after a couple of hours, but they will also immediately regret their life choices in that moment. Another really important tool to carry is a trauma kit. You are much more likely to need a trauma kit than a firearm. I've never had to use my handgun in self-defense, but I have had to use my trauma kit 4 different times. If you're ever involved in a defensive shooting or a stabbing or a dog attack, there's a good chance that on top of the defensive tools that you need, you'll also have to deal with some serious injuries. So take a Stop the Bleed class and carry a trauma kit. The kit that I carry every day is from Mountain Men Medical. Go check them out in the description down below. All right, before we get to the last and arguably the most important tip, if you're new to concealed carry or you're just trying to find a better way to conceal, I want to give you something that will really help you out, and that's my free guide to concealment. It's basically everything that I wish I knew when I first started carrying a gun, and I want you to have it for free. So go check that out in the description down below. Become a student of legal use of force. This is honestly a huge problem in the gun community because it's not sexy. It is not enough to carry a gun and be skilled at using it. You need to know when you can and when you can't use it. If you let yourself stay uneducated, it could easily mean spending your life in prison. Guys, this is serious stuff. Now, there are a lot of classes that do an excellent job of teaching the legalities of use of force. Or if you're a reader, I would highly recommend The Law of Self-Defense by Andrew Branch. I'll link that in the description down below. Follow these tips and you will put yourself in a much better position to protect yourself and your family. And if you're interested in training with us, then check us out in the description down below. Until next time, be alert, stand firm in your faith, be courageous, be strong, and let all that you do be done in love. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.